What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Doing another subscriber requested course today. Blasting through this list as quick and as efficiently and in order as I can. Today, as you saw by the title and on screen right now, we are playing the world famous Bandon Dunes golf resort. There was a bunch of different options. I guess there's probably multiple 9 and 18 hole courses. I played the Bandon Dunes Preserve before. That was a par 3, but this one is Bandon Dunes, and then there was the different course names, and then this one that I selected was just Bandon Dunes, Bandon Dunes. So if you guys have Home to Hero and you want to play this afterwards, you can go in, and this is just the like I said, Bandon Dunes, Bandon Dunes. This one comes courtesy of the subscriber by the username of CampToll6211. So shout out to you. I appreciate the request. This is a world famous course. A lot of people are familiar with this course, and this was on my actual personal list that I wanted to play beforehand. Real quick before we get into it, it is getting warmer out here now as we get closer into the summer months. So if you guys notice, I'm going to be turning around towards the right over here, or my right, your left. My phone and my bag are over there in the shade, just so my phone doesn't overheat. And there's been a couple times when I've been out here practicing that it starts to overheat. I can tell it gets hot, and then Home to Hero starts to lag on my phone. So hopefully in the shades over there, good. R10, hopefully it's somewhat in the shades. It's a little bit cloudy today. Should be all right, and then hopefully the camera and the mic and everything works well. But just for some housekeeping notes in addition to this, I pretty much always have an excuse when I come out here. I don't know if there's been a time that I can remember lately where I've come out here to play around where I don't have something going on, but yesterday was the first time I played on course in about a month or so, maybe a little over that. But I walked 27 holes yesterday, so needless to say, I'm a little bit tired. Swing speed is going to be down, but I was hitting the ball, striking the ball pretty good yesterday. Had some pretty good scores, so at least we got that positive going into it. But obviously, I think I did just over 26,000 steps yesterday walking those 27 holes, so definitely going to probably have some fatigue creeping in here. And this one, a bunch of tee box options are playing the furthest back like always, so these are the black tees, so should be interesting. And then just finally, I think I mentioned it in a couple other videos, but I had to adjust the weather settings again. I think when I came out here probably 2 months ago, maybe at this point, when I completely leveled everything, kind of tough to keep it like that when it's wind and everything else moving around. But I think basically what happened is the mulch kind of got moved around. This settled a little bit. So originally I was using 2,500 feet of the altitude. I'm up to 4,300 now, based on my yardages that I've been practicing out here with, and just even warming up today. They were pretty spot on to what I was seeing yesterday on course. But I'm just going to go in here real quick just so we're all on the same page, show you guys the weather settings that I use. So we go into here, weather conditions and custom. So back up to 4,300 feet of altitude, 65% humidity, 85 degrees, and no wind. So just so you guys can see that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. First hole, first driver swing of the day. Only took about maybe 10 warm-up swings. I did maybe 2 or 3 60 degrees, 56s, 52s, 48s, and then just a couple 7 irons. But we'll see how this goes. So tee this up. First hole, we've got a par 4, 359 yards. We're gonna take a look at this layout real quick. So we got a dogleg right, looks pretty open. I'm gonna aim up here towards this bunker. Definitely not gonna get 300 yards out of it, but that should be a decent line somewhere over there. We'll see how this goes. So here we go. Off the toe, it's going to be left, but I had some room over there. .258, definitely didn't bomb it, but we're out there. So we have 122 left. We're in the fairway, so no reduction. Up 4 yards for the slope, so we're at 126. I'm just going to go smooth pitching wedge here. Still kind of battling this stupid club. I don't know what the deal is with this one. I'm starting to get used to and getting a pretty good feel and actually enjoying all the other irons in this set and my new wedges, the driver, etc. But for whatever reason, this pitching wedge, haven't been getting along with it, and should be one of the better clubs in the bag. But let's see what we can do here. Or just almost hit a Hosel rocket about 30 yards right. That was horrendous. Hopefully that's not how this round's going to be going, but stupid pitching wedge, 120, just straight right. That almost didn't even go into the net. That was so bad. All right, let's make up for this. 36 yards left, down once, we're at 35, plus we'll add another 3, so 38. I'm going to go 56, put a little extra mustard on my regular 30-yard shot here. Caught it heavy. I have a feeling that was a little bit heavy and just a tad left. Hopefully that catches the front side. 43, that might have been a slight misread there. Definitely caught the mat first, but we'll have to see throughout this round. I'm planning on playing this one and maybe one more, just so I can get some more footage in the bank, so I can edit them when it's cloudy and rainy. There's supposed to be some not so great weather coming the next few days, so hopefully get at least 2 rounds. But all that to say, I think probably going to see some pretty inconsistent shots here. It's probably hit some good ones, and then just from the sake of playing 27 holes yesterday, I'm probably going to be not at my best out here, but we're going to battle through. So, +1 bogey on that one. Second hole, we get a par 3, 186 up 4, so we're right at 190. We'll go regular stock yardages. I've been hitting this 7 iron anywhere between about 180 and 200, so right around 190 I've been averaging. If I start really feeling the fatigue creeping in, I might start clubbing up, half a club or a club, but 7 iron. Struck it pretty good. It's gonna be a tad left. Should be pretty close to the distance though, I would think. All right, take that. Heard a squirrel or something running around in the woods over there. Par. See if we can get a couple birds in here, maybe claw back that first hole bogey. Third hole, par 5. Pretty straightforward. Down 15 yards, so this will help get some extra yardage out of this. We're going to aim right there, kind of up the middle right side of the fairway. Keep something relatively straight, maybe turn it over just a tad to the left. Oh, it struck a little bit better. Should be starting up the right side. Actually, that was probably about the same because we had 15 yards, so that was only really about 250, but we'll take it right in the middle of the fairway. 256 left. We'll see. I didn't take out the 3-wood at all yesterday across those 27 holes, but it should be right in the ballpark if we can put something up here towards the pin. We're going to go right at it, and I'm going to try to do a little bit of a hero shot here and try to get the 3-wood up there. A little bit low on the face, headed left, but may work out for us. Well, we will take that all day long. +1 for an eagle, that always helps. Well, there's our stroke back, +1, or plus an extra one rather, but all right. We're now 1 under through 3, fourth hole, par 4, 392. Looking like a dog leg, slight dog leg right. So we're gonna aim up over here and draw one back into the fairway, hopefully. A little bit further right on that one. Hopefully it straightens out. Pretty similar to the other ones. Certainly not clobbering the ball right now, but we got 285 out of it. I guess we'll take a look at the speed on that one. I'm thinking probably maybe 105-ish. Yeah, 106, 147, 261 carry, 285 total. Got a good rollout in the fairway. Take that. Hoping it's still relatively nice out. Get a little bit of a sweat going and my muscles kind of loosen up a little bit more, but hey, we're 1 under through 3, so definitely had a worse start to this. We got 113 left, down 3, so we're at 110. I'm gonna go 48 degree. This is kind of an in-between shot. I've been working on pretty good yardage wise on my 100-yard shot with this club, choking down. This one needs to be a little bit more than that, so kind of an in-between number, more of like a 75%, 48 degree, but let's see what we can do here. It's gonna be left. Popped it up a little bit. Hopefully that catches the front side or long. Stay on the green. +2, we'll take it. No bloodshed with that par. Fifth hole, par 4. Got some Gatorade again. Trying to rehydrate from yesterday. Looks like the mic is still on, camera's still going, which is a good sign. All right, still 1 under. Fifth hole, par 4, 424. Got these trees on the left side, which I don't love. Pretty straight hole though, so I'm gonna aim a little bit further right over here, about 275-ish. That should be good there. And again, started up the right, drop back a little bit. Don't want to jinx myself, but it seems like things are starting to come together pretty good for my game wise. Was hitting my driver pretty good all day yesterday, which is always a good sign. It's pretty demoralizing when you get in those kind of somewhat slumps with the driver where you're spraying it off the tee and you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball on every single hole. But knock on wood, don't want to again jinx myself, but hopefully we can keep some good straighter swings going here with the driver. A little bit lower on the club face on that one, but still should be about maybe 260 out there. $270. We'll take it. 273. All right, we got 154 left, up 1, so we're at 155. Gonna go 9 iron. Caught a heavy and left. Get lucky. All right. That was honestly probably a little bit generous, but that probably in real life. Sometimes it's deceiving. Yesterday I hit a couple. It was actually kind of hazy out, so towards the end of the day it was getting tougher to see. I was kind of losing the ball, and sometimes it felt like I was hitting them either a little bit further left or right, but the people I was playing with had an eye on it, and a good amount of times the ball actually straightened out. So that one felt like it would have been left. Maybe, obviously, home to hero in general, side spin is down. So that one probably would have been off the green to the left, but maybe not as far as I'm thinking on some of these. But sixth hole, par 3, 161 up 1. Sorry, 162. I'm going to go smooth 8. Choke down a little bit on this. Been seeing about 170, 175 with this 8 iron. Just got to take a little bit off it here. Struck it decent. It's going to be straight. Hopefully I put enough on it. A little bit of a fade on that one. All right, we'll take it. Again, body was feeling pretty worn down this morning, but because I was playing good yesterday, I kind of had some. I was actually excited to come out here and play again, see if I could keep it going, which seems like so far. Again, a lot of holes left, but so far striking the ball decent again. So that's always good. Hopefully this I can continue to build on it throughout the summer and keep on improving. 7th hole, par 4, pretty straightforward. You got a wide open fairway on this one, so if I don't hit the fairway on this, I got issues. Lower on the face again, a little bit off the heel, but that'll be out there. Should be straight enough to hit that massive fairway. Again, swing speed's down a little bit today. I was hitting actually some bombs yesterday. Caught a few right on the screws, if you will, on the driver, but I was seeing right around kind of fairway finder 250, 260, and a lot of times I was getting that with carry, and then sometimes with the rollout I was getting closer to 275, 280, even a couple 290, closer to 300, which was good. So 111 left, up 4, so 115. We're gonna go 48 degree again. Started left. Struck it pretty good though. I might need to get down. Sit. All right, I'll take it. I mean, that was probably about 80, 85% on that one. I've been seeing about 125 when I hit that 48 degree full, kind of bleeding into my yardages with that pitching wedge. I've been debating either switching out the pitching wedge for another one. I don't know. Again, I don't know if the wedge is bent. It just seems like it's compared to all the other clubs, it seems a little bit off. So I don't know. Maybe just take it out of the bag completely and replace it with something else, or I don't know. But I like the way I'm hitting that 48 degree, so it kind of removes the need for that pitching wedge for the time being. But maybe put like a 45 degree. I think the pitching wedge, the way I gapped it out, I got the 48 degree to gap the distance between the pitching wedge and my 52. So I think my pitching wedge is about 43 and a half, I believe. Again, they're the Sim 2 irons. You can look up the specs if you're curious. I've mentioned them in other videos, but maybe something in there if I can put another club in the bag. But all right, still 1 under through 7. 8th hole, par 4, 350. Another pretty straightforward hole. Started up there. Oh, that was a terrible swing. That was low and left. That's only going to be about 220, if that. Got a lot of rollout in the fairway. That was probably generous. That was a pretty bad swing. That was at the very bottom of the club off the heel, but we're in play. 123 left, up 1, so going back to it again. A lot of 48 degrees today. This one I'm going to take pretty much just a full regular swing with it. Popped it up a little bit. We'll see. Probably be, I was gonna say that would probably be towards the front side, but it looks like the Garmin didn't like that one, so I'm gonna give it another second, grab some Gatorade, and I'll probably get a mulligan out of that one, even though it probably would have been on the green. But see if we can do that again. Similar swing. That one's gonna fade, or at least it should, a little bit more than I would like, but should be a decent distance. All right, we'll take it. Again, pop that one up just a little bit, so 120. If I hit that closer to full, that would be probably 125, 130, like what I've been seeing on course, but take it. Nothing wrong with a par here. 9th hole, par 5. 530, and looking like a dog leg right. Pretty big dog leg right at that, but it's pretty wide open, so we're gonna go right here. I think no way I get 315 out of it, but that's the line I'm taking. Again, I've mentioned in other videos, it really makes no difference where you aim the if you guys aren't familiar with the Garmin or simulators, it makes no difference where you aim this. So if I have some buddies, and I used to be myself a really bad slicer, so if you're thinking that you could kind of cheat the system a little bit and aim way left and then hit a massive slice, you could do that, but it doesn't really matter where you're aimed. If you're still going to hit it massively right or left, it's still going to reflect that. So that's basically just similar to you're on a tee box and you point out where you're looking to hit the ball. That's kind of what I'm doing here, and then if I spray it right or left or whatever, the Garmin will pick up on it. So same thing goes with the distance. I can set it to 315, but no shot I hit it 315. Low on the face again, headed left, but it was wide open over there, so it's a little bit duck hooky. Gotta get back to some of the better swings I was hitting at the beginning, but 243, mishit. We're in the fairway though. 313 left, so going back to the 3-wood here. Let's see if we can connect on one. I've been seeing anywhere between about 250 and 270 when I hit this good. I think I hit one, it was a couple rounds ago, I think 275 off the deck when I hit one really good, so probably about 280 is where I'll max out. And I mean, a lot of people hit 3-woods off the tee box anyways for a little more control, but I see pretty close to the ball speeds I get out of the driver with this thing, so if I can connect on it, it'll be pretty good. But just looking for something 250, 260 out there. Hooked it left, but it'll be up there. That should probably be 250-ish, unless we go into the bunker. Yep, 248 right into the bunker. Alright, we gotta right the ship here a little bit. We started off good, starting to fall apart here a little bit. So these bunker yardages are a little bit hairy. You've heard me talk about them. I would consider this a fairway bunker. So they all say 20%. I'll say it again like I do in all the ones. they're always 20% in my experience. The green side bunkers play like 40, 50, 60% reduction, and then this fairway will play closer to like 30, 40, maybe even 50% reduction. So probably go closer to 30 or 40. So we need 70 yards down one, so we're at 69. Nice. And then 20% on that, so that would be, we'll call it 7, 14, and then we'll probably double that, so 28. So I'm thinking I need right around 100. So I'm gonna go choke down 48 degree, hit as close to it as I can to about a 95, 100 yard shot here, and we'll see what happens with the yardages. I caught it thin and left. We'll see if we get lucky. Wow, that took off so much. I probably should have added some more. That was, I didn't hit that great, but that was still probably, that was at least 85, 90. I caught that thin too, and that we're still 20 yards short, so that took off a lot of distance out of that bunker, but that's all right. See if we can make up for it here. We got 19 yards, up one, so 20 yards. Gonna go, we'll go 60. Put a little bit extra on my 15-yard shot that I have with this. Should be pretty close, I would think. Tad long. Getting some interference, I guess. Maybe from the mic of my phone, I don't know. Bogey, dropped a stroke. So what does that put us back to even, I think? Yeah. Alright, so even through 9. Onto the back 9. 10th hole par 4, 353. What do we got for the layout here? That's the green up there, so far, I don't know if this is the Bandon Dunes that I'm thinking of. I'm assuming they might do composite courses when they play tournaments here, but this was again the Bandon Dunes, so I'm assuming this is like the main course, but it seems pretty open. I was coming into this thinking that this is going to be a super, super difficult course. Definitely kind of on the longer side, but so far, most of these holes seem pretty wide open, so that's always a nice thing to see. But alright, let's see if we can straighten out this driver again, make some better contact. Well, that one wasn't low on the face, it was high on the face. Off the toe, started up the right side. Not going to be very far. It's probably only about 250, if that. Landed about, I think, 245, and it rolled out. Might have been a little generous how I hit that, but better than a low duck hook left, I suppose. So 92 yards left, up one, 93, so we're going 48 degree again. Gonna try to do a similar shot to what I did last time. Caught it a tad heavy. It's gonna be a little bit left. .102. Par will take it. I guess in my head, I was I guess closer to a 100-yard swing, even though I caught it heavy, which is probably a good thing I did. I guess I got to choke down a little bit more on that for closer to a 90-yard shot. Still even. 11th hole par 4, 379. Another one pretty straightforward and pretty massive wide open fairway. So gonna aim up here to the right, just right side of the fairway. A little bit better. Gonna be up the left side. Still a little low on the face, but that was better than the last couple. That should be about 260, 270. Didn't check the slope on that, but 267, kind of what I expected out of that. All right, 112, up 2, so we need 114, 48 degree again. Should be decent. Might need to actually get down. I was a little bit left. Yep, a little bit left, a little bit long, but we'll take it. We're on the green. Starting to really like that 48 degree club. Getting some better distance out of it too. Now I'm getting comfortable with it with the contact, so I've got to start maybe readjusting how far I choke down on some of them. Seems like I've been catching, most of them have been long these past couple, so. All right, 12th hole, par 3. Gonna grab some Gatorade quick. We got 197 down 4, so we're at 193. So that's right between my 7 and my 6. Again, when I hit it smooth, about 185, 190 with my 7. If I really blast one, I can get about 200. 6 iron's been about 200, 205, 210 if I blast one. So I guess we'll go 7. We'll see what happens. Oh, that one hurt my back. That was super heavy and left. That's going to be about 40 yards short. $37. Not the shot we were looking for, but honestly, from how I hit that, I knew right away whereabouts that would be, and pretty cool when Garmin, even though you don't hit it great, Garmin picks it up pretty good. So it's always promising when you get some accurate reads. But see if we can stick this green, get inside the inner circle, and make up for this. Now we got 37 up 2, so 39, and we're in the rough, so another, we'll call it 4, so 45-ish. I'm gonna go 52 and just take off a little bit of my regular 50-yard shot. Caught it thin. I'll see what happens. I might need to get down. Yeah. Alright, we're on the green, but that was low on the face. Bogey. Dropped another stroke, unfortunately, but doing alright so far. 13th hole, par 5, we're 1 over. 542 yards. We got water up there. No way we get even close to it on this tee shot, but that'll come into play on the second shot. That was struck a little bit better. Should be pretty straight. Start a little right, come back left. Still a little low on the face. Didn't launch it super high, but should be about 275, I would think. 278. Take it. And now 268 left. So going 3-wood. See if we can stick this green. Gonna be a little bit left. Struck it pretty good though. That has a chance to get there. get on the green. All right, that's kind of what I'm talking about there. 268, perfect yardage, just a little bit left. Like I said, came out a little low left, but we'll take that all day long for a bird. I've said it before, but really starting to like that 3-wood. I should have started experimenting with it last season. Definitely took a little while to get used to hitting that off the deck. You can't come in steep. You got to catch it pretty clean. Obviously, you can't hit down with it a lot, but you can figure it out. That's definitely a pretty good addition for par 5s and long par 4s rather. Should be a nice addition to the bag, another tool, if you will. But 14th hole, par 4, 331. Honestly, I'm surprised how wide open this course is, but we're gonna aim right there. That one's gonna be headed right. Rough kind of stopped at 257, but we're in play. 75 yards left. We're in the rough. Up 1, so we're at 76, and then 10%. We'll call that 7-8 yards. So what's that put us at? 83, 84-ish. Gonna go 52. Put a little bit extra on my 75-yard shot with this. Gonna be left. That might be too much. Hold that. Sit. Oh, I hit the ridge and bounced back a little bit, but I think that's gonna be a +3, unfortunately. 85. I knew that was gonna be a little bit long. Bogey. We get a stroke and then we give it right back. 15th hole, par 3, 162, down 2. So we're at 160. Gonna go choke down 8-iron. Struck it pretty good. Started straight. That's gonna fade a little bit to the right. Should be a decent distance though. Might actually need to get down. Is that going to be a +2? 171. Just choked down on it, but I struck it pretty good. Alright, we'll take that. I don't know why I keep saying I'll take it like I have a choice in it, but 16th hole, par 4, we're 1 over, 330. Looking like another dogleg right. This used to be my dream dogleg rights with my slice. I would start up the left side and unwillingly slice one, and usually it would work out, but that I'm playing more of a straighter draw shot, and if anything, my miss lately has been kind of a hook. I've been overdrawing it, but as long as we get up and over these trees, we're going to aim there and see what happens. Not too bad. Gonna draw a little bit. Should be up and over those trees. Didn't clobber it, but maybe 260. 264. Like I've mentioned before, I want to keep doing the speed training. I kind of go into periods where I remember to do it and get into a stretch of doing that. I'd like to get by the end of this season, get my kind of stock driver swing closer to 290, 300. So I got to do some more speed training. But anywhere between, honestly, like 260 and 280, kind of what you've been seeing today. If I don't hit it great, maybe 240, 250. But if I can at least keep it straight and just get off the tee for something like 250 plus, usually around 275 when I hit it good. That should be, I mean, generally speaking, for most courses I play here in real life and even here on the Garmin, more than enough to get off the tee and put myself in a decent spot. But obviously, as I'm sure all of you out there can relate, unless you're a long drive type of guy, everyone could probably benefit of swinging it a little bit quicker, getting some higher ball speed and some more distance. But in due time, hopefully. See if we can stick this green 75 yards down one, so 74. Let's see if I got my 75-yard shot here with my 52 dialed in. That was really thin and left. Might get lucky though. Down. Nope. Jeez. Honestly, that was probably fair. I hit that pretty thin. 30 yards going back the other way now. And we're in the rough, so we got 32 plus another 3 because we're in the rough, so 35, going 56. Should be decent. That might be 35, 40 yards. It might be a tad long, but yep. Honestly, for my skill level though, if I'm within 5 yards, that's about all I can ask for. Alright, 2 holes left. 17th hole, par 4. We're 2 over now. Still pretty good though. Didn't have the highest expectations coming out here. I'm actually still swinging it decent, so relatively happy with both how I'm hitting it and the score. Definitely been like that wedge shot. There's been some not so great ones, couple bad drives, but all in all, not too bad for a really long course here, Bandon Dunes. To be 2 over through 16 with 2 holes left. See if we can maybe get a bird here on one of these holes. So we'll aim there. Seems like it gets a little narrow out there at about 260, 270. Gonna be relatively straight. That might fade just a tad, but should be about 260-ish. 267, 268 with the rollout. Alright, 115, up 116, 48 degree. Definitely getting my money's worth of my practice of this club right now. That should be a little bit better distance-wise, I would think. That should be pretty close to 115. Hit it pretty decent. 110. All right, we'll take it. I choked down a little bit more on that one because I was coming up long on some of the other ones at the beginning of the round, so happy with that. All right, 18th and final hole here. And it's a par 5 to finish it off. Slight dogleg right, 531 yards, nice and short. We'll keep it here at this, we'll go here. Just left side of this bunker, hopefully draw one a little bit so we clear that to the left. You can feel my lower back tightening up. That was a little low in the face, wasn't super quick, but that's again probably going to be maybe 265 out there. Not quite 259. Again though, like I was saying before, anything over 250 and straight, I'll take that. The speed and the distance will come eventually once I really get comfortable with this. Still only had this driver for about 4 or 5 months maybe, so still kind of in the stage of getting more comfortable with it. But all right, 280 left. Gonna go 3-wood again. Don't know if we're gonna get 280 out of it. Probably pretty unlikely. We'll probably get 270, 275 if I really hit it good, but we'll see if we can maybe put this within 10, 20 yards, or if we get lucky, maybe catch the front side of the green here. It's gonna be, I hit it decent, but it's gonna be right. .261 into the rough. The other ones came out a little bit left, so I tried to open the face just a tad on that one and started a little bit further right, but that one didn't come back. That one kind of started right and stayed right, but 30 yards left. I think we're right in front of this tree that gets transparent. Usually when you get really close to the trees, either in front of them, beside them, or behind them, they turn transparent. I think we're clear though, so we got 30 yards up 3, so 33 plus another 3, so we need 36. Gonna go 56. Let's see if we can stick the screen, maybe even put it inside the inner circle, and get out of here with a pretty decent score here. Tad left, but all right, landed about the distance we wanted, rolled out a little bit more, but we'll take it. +2 for a par. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from Bandon Dunes, this is what I was talking about before. Bandon Dunes Golf Resort. This was the actual Bandon Dunes course, so I'm assuming this is the one. Hopefully, this is the one that Camp Toll 6211 was talking about. Again, shout out to you for the request. I appreciate it. Sorry about the wait on some of these. I had starting to get a decently long list, and by the time I have time to get out here and play, edit it, and post it, it can be a little bit of time, but we got to it. So again, from Bandon Dunes in Bandon, Oregon, we ended up with a 2 over 74, so pretty happy with that. These stats are actually pretty good besides the putts. 13 out of 14 fairways. That may be, I'll have to maybe go back and double check. That may be my best ever performance with the driver. I was hitting it decent. Again, kind of carried over some of the confidence I had from yesterday, but obviously you can go 14 out of 14, but 13 out of 14, we will take that all day long. Also, greens and regulation, pretty good, 14 out of 18. I want to be, at least you've heard me say in almost every single video, for the fairways and greens and regulation, basically baseline bottom number, I want to be 50%, if not closer to 75, and those are both well over that. I don't know what 13 out of 14 is, but that's got to be at least 80-90%, if not more, and then 14 out of 18, probably pretty close to 75-80%, maybe something like that. But the putts weren't great. 36 putts across 18 holes, that's 2 putts a hole. Ideally, like I've said in the other ones, again, I want to be 1.5 putts, closer to 1. Obviously, there's no putting here, so that comes down to the chipping, but 1 putt per hole is kind of ambitious, maybe a little out of my skill range, but 1.5, 2 putts a hole is a little bit towards that upper end, but we ended up with a decent score, so we'll take it. So all in all, not too bad. 2 over 74 for a long course, Bandon Dunes. Again, I was still pretty surprised how wide open that course was. There was some really massive fairways, not a whole lot of trees to go around, not a whole lot of water, so navigated it pretty good, but we'll take it. So again, shout out to Camp Toll for the request. Like I mentioned in other ones, if you guys want to see me play a course of your choosing, let me know in the comments. give me the name of the course and the location. I'll double check and respond to you if I can in fact play it here on Home to Hero, and if you guys can, just give me a little bit of background information of why you want me to play the course. So whatever that may be, maybe you had a chip out or a hole in, or hole out rather, on a hole. Maybe you got a hole in one. Maybe it's your local course. Maybe it's a course you've always wanted to play. Maybe it's a world famous course. Preferably pick one that I haven't done yet on the channel. That would be good. But yeah, give me a little bit of background information. I write down the notes and I can relay that information if I can talk. Relay that information in the video here. So that's what I have today. I'm gonna play one more course. So whoever's up next, you'll be seeing this one 2 days after. But that's what I have. Appreciate you guys watching. If you made it through this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.